We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Jackson going to keep it. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Jackson, option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Still going inside the 20. And taking into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 51 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it.
Ravens 6. Buccaneers nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And hard running's going to get him over to 40 to 42.
He's brought down
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Regular.
Now Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he's up past the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
46-yard line.
Real.
Mayfield to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Kings! Point it right. Start.
Throwing, Mayfield. Brings it in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18.
17 yards.
A nice pickup of 17 yards. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield. And it's caught. And the Buccaneers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 6-0 our score after one. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
White will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, Parker, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull it off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you're out there, one big play that gets them right back up to that level.
Credit Yaya Diaby with a stop.
Brings up second and
now 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Well, it's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Here's Jackson.
18-yard line.
Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Jackson going to keep it. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mayfield down. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. This is caught by Evans. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
180.
Mayfield with it once more. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
To throw, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. Pistol. Scott.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You got to find your tight end in that situation.
Hurry. Real. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Up. Dead.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
180. Hey, alert. What's that?
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he short off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this 3rd quarter of play. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing. Right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Stop!
4th down, Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Hey, Alpha, sit up! Sit up!
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And they ended up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And that will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
13 yards on
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
8 yards
from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 44-yard line.
Up. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2 yards to go, second down. Baker going to give it to Irvin.
They find some open field here.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Bucky Irvin.
44 yards.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
Jackson now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd down and 6 to go. From the gun, Jackson.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now he's going to step up and run. Completes the pass to Evans on the comebacker.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's White.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Mayfield to throw.
And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Payne Durham there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good. And they will
take a 7-point lead.
17.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Jackson going to keep it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. He finds Bateman over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Complete to Likely on the out route. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Jackson. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bucs have just about sewn up this football game.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That was an...
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play one, and Prescott to the air. And his first look is incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Looks like they'll move things around here. To throw is Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Prescott yet again. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
That's another Cowboys.
Now Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Now looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Yeah! There we go, boy. Nice.
Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Set. Regular. 180.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10.
Kings.
Mayfield to throw it. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That will give Irving running right. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, 57 yards. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. They have to do a little bit of determination and a dash of anger. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
A gain of 26 yards.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Go, get out there.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yeah! Boy,
Prescott now. Caught left side, Williams. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Throwing. Prescott. Able to hit his target lane. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
Now Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
There we go.
Blue. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on third down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
They'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. 25 yards that time. It's a gain of 20.
What an intelligent play as he found open ground and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And again, it's Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Hey, 133.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
On the handoff, this is Irvin. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Run.
Mayfield now. And he's got it. Able to get 9
pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. As the first half is winding down. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Cowboys 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll give this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now it's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
White. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
180.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. With an amazing diving catch. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns.
a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. To the air again, Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. It's 4th down. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Dak is going to mix it up.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
There we go, kill. 26.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Prescott looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows in total football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Done.
On 3rd down, they run to blue. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's now
Good
second
push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Regular. Stop.
Here's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. Down the sideline he goes.